Okay. Yeah, the time video, so we've got another hour of time. So I'll just go back to log, because I don't know when it cut off. Center alcove face away from you and see some experience, though you know that you're looking at is a live feed from cameras all over the ship's exterior that's facing away from you. See it like the ones on the bridge. From the angle, it's possible to tell if there's anyone in it, but you notice a tinny rhythmic hiss coming from it. So anyway, all the ship's weapon systems are controlled from here. These screens give the gunner a panoramic view of. Is the gunner here right now? Look over Tanner's shoulder at the back of the seat. You swear you see a quick flicker of movement, but you can't be sure it was not just a flash of readout reflecting off the surface. Oh, Dylan, yeah, he's here. Should we say hello? Well, normally I would, but Tanner leans back slowly as if trying to serendipitously sneak a peek at what's on the other side of the chair without it noticing her. Quickly turns back to you after a moment's pause. Just looks so in the zone, you know. It seems like a shame to interrupt him. Interrupt what? Tanner leans back again, and after a moment quickly gestures for you to come take a look. On the chair is a man who looks a little bit older than you. His eyes are closed and his face is a picture of absolute serenity. Over his ears is possibly the single largest pair of headphones that you've seen in your entire life. Sits there oblivious to your presence. His right leg bounces up and down and his wrists flick constantly. So he's wearing like headphones like they used to give us in school to listen to those like audio tapes, but you could like stick multiple headphones in the jacks at once for a group to listen to. You wonder for a moment if he's okay before spying a cassette player. Oh, he's got cassette. Like, that doesn't seem like it'd be good for space either. Poking out of his jacket pocket. You realize that's the hiss you hear is the silent whisper of the music that he's listening to escaping from those substantial headphones. I had to sit down again. My back was getting too sore from standing up. It's okay. Shouldn't be a bit more attentive. Don't worry. It's fine. He's not even on duty. Yeah. But what if there's an alert? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to hear it. What time is it anyway? Oh, I still got a half hour. Okay. Until when I want to try to get to bed by. Let's find out. I did all my chores and stuff I had to do earlier, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. Just gotta put a little bit more food in the cat bowl. I filled it earlier, but they've eaten quite a bit. I didn't want to like put all fresh in it, but I want to see if they cleaned up what they had. So I would know if I could wash it now or just top it up till I get up. Because we're supposed to have a storm, so I want to make sure they have enough food, and I got their water bowls done. I didn't do their fountain. I usually do it on Saturdays, but where it's calling for another ice, like freezing rain and stuff, and high winds, I was like, yeah. You know, like Roy Keane wind tug. Yawn. It'll be very windy. Let's find out. Yeah, let's find out if you'd respond if there was a alert. Cassandra moves over to the panel, but before the monitor, just before the monitor laden alcove takes a receiver off the wall and enters a few numbers into the keypad. Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, it's Cassie. Can you test the alert system in fire control? Cassandra is like, ... No. I know it's not scheduled. It's a spot check. Yeah, random testing, you know. Chief's orders. Of course she has. Why would it be asking for a spot test of the alert in fire control if Chief didn't ask? You're a darling, thanks. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Loud. Instant you see the figure in the chair bolt upright, yank their headphones off, and lay their hands on the fire control systems, their heads snapping back and forth, and they rapidly survey the wall of monitors. False alarm? Hey Dylan, don't mind us, we just had to do a spot check on the alarm system. Chief's orders. Hey Quinn, no problem. There's a lot of brown-haired people on this ship. Who's this? Lieutenant Cassius Norrimont, ship security. Oh hey, Warrant Officer Dylan Dees. Gunner, welcome aboard. Thanks. Let me know if you guys need anything. That alert totally got in the way of an awesome solo, so I'm going to rewind and pick up where I left off. Good to meet you. Every single one of these screens is linked to a camera on the ship's hull. Although it doesn't look like it, this actually represents a 360-degree view of around the gun dock. Yeah, okay. Never been on a ship as small as a gun dock, but the controls for the ship's look free don't look anything like they do on a bigger ship. They look more like they belong to an office or something. Oh. Come on. You can do it. I thought I could look at his chair. That's what I want to look at, but... Yeah, the problem is... it's not always responsive on the first tap. I just think it's a little bit of delay. Like, I know with older computer games, you know, there'd be the bit of delay for animation to load stuff, but it seems like it's kind of silly to have it here, so I think it's just a bug. Warrant Officer Dees. Warrant Officer Dees. Dylan. Oh, hey, Command. Lieutenant, how's it going? Not bad, thanks. I was wondering if you could explain the control system here to me. It doesn't look like anything I've seen before. Oh yeah, if you've not been on a small ship like Gundog, it probably looks weird. Bigger ships have more crew space, so they have old-fashioned turret operations. Or crew to spare. On a ship like this, there's only one dude flying solo. The whole system is optimized to let them run the entire weapon system alone. Each of these track balls line up with a different weapon system, which is represented by a rectangle shown on the screen. By rolling the ball, I can move the target rectangle from screen to screen and fire. All I need to do is point and click. That's pretty clever. Oh, they work so well because we got the computer doing most of the heavy lifting. Bigger ships, the gunners have a lot more physical control. On a ship like this, it's more playing a really intense video game. I never really liked those spaceship video games. I'd rather play a racing game or something instead. Well, you probably wouldn't like them anyway with your war flashbacks. Not too bad. Now that war's over. Not shooting anyone anytime soon. Yeah, even though he's working on Dylan, the Bucko, the engineering ensign, is working on weaponization of his idea for hull breaches. So I get to spend all my time here listening to music and staring out into space. Pretty much perfect. Listening to anything good? Yeah, a real classic album right now. Ever hear Trish and the Replicants? Nope. No, sorry. Come by later, I'll lend you a cassette. Pretty good for such an old band. Thanks for the offer. Yeah, it must be really weird to know that most of you, if you're listening to vintage music, like everyone's dead, like long dead, because you're far future. Talk to Cassandra again. This once I was hoping that he wouldn't be here. Oh? Yeah, this place is such a good room to relax in and take in the view of the stars. But day or night, he's always in here, spacing out himself or drumming away. I'm so jealous. At least he's not smoking, you know. Most heads of operation would kill for a crew member who was at their station day or night, you know. But this is weird. The only time I've seen him leave is when the ship stopped. I've come here all sorts of random times, and he's always here. I don't like it. How much of that is jealousy? Yeah. Be more proactive, Cassandra. Probably wanted to fool around in there with all the view. That's my guess. Okay, I guess we have to start doing the crew's quarters. So, your quarters are down this way, huh? Okay, I didn't want to pick hers yet. That's right, why? I'm just wondering where you be. On the Swift class, there's two different quarter sections. One has the department chiefs, whilst the other has the crew that work within those departments. Because you're the only security officer aboard, I wonder if you count as department head or not. Well, I guess I don't. I'm just slumming it. Oh, that's not what I meant was, nothing if you don't worry about it. That security is typical under captain's instruction anyway. So it makes sense that my quarters are down this way. I guess so, when you put it that way. So have you met any of your neighbors yet? Well, let's see. No, we didn't. Dylan's room, I can't believe he only uses it when the ship's docked. Dalton's room, Dalton, that was his name. I knew it started with a D. Kid could probably do with taking a little bit of time to relax every now and again. Yeah, he's high-strung. But you can't blame him, he's working with the chief. Sarah's room, they definitely heard what Hanson has to say about me. Probably best I don't run into them too soon. Too often. Oh, I was figuring that it was... They heard that, you know, I was dating Quinn. Hanson Cruz, yeah, I know this guy. Oh, you met him already? Not on the gem dog. I know him back on the kite. Oh. Is he the guy you told me about? That's right. Yeah, you call, not what you call my biggest fan. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go to my quarters. Step into your quarters, Cassandra followed you in. Oh, remember that I turned the light off. The door quickly slides shut behind her, leaving you both in darkened quarters. Oh. What's up? It's a little bit dark in here. Oh yeah, I turned the light off before I left. So now we're just going to hang out in the dark. Oh well, nice try, I know what you're up to. That's not the, just turned the light off before I went to. Sure you did. It's coincidence we wound up back in your darkened quarters, No, I didn't. Get those lights back on, Lieutenant. Defeat it, head over to the bunk bed and let a small evaporated sigh turn the lights back on. That's better. I can get a good look at your quarters now. Aren't all crew quarters identical? Yeah, but this one's yours. Well, you really like to keep it tidy, don't you? I just got here. Like, all I just got here is all the time to make a mess. Are you kidding? I'm pretty sure my bag exploded the moment I stepped into my quarters. Well, that's your bed. But I can see you overpacking and like the hinge just like letting go. Jovian military supplies just aren't what they used to be. Maybe it was operator error. That's what it's supposed to mean, Lieutenant. Nothing. Just consider all possibilities. Wait, is that? What? Lieutenant Norman, you didn't tell me that. What is it? Your chair is not perfectly aligned with the terminal. Guess it's nobody's perfect, huh? It's a bit more of an effort if I knew the officer doing spot checks was such a stickler. Suppose we won't have to report you to the captain this time, Lieutenant. I see. All essentials. Can I turn off the light again? Oh, someone's watching. Hello. Person, I can't see the comments. Didn't want look. There we go. Yeah. Well, in the middle of the tour of the ship. I was just looking at the switch and... well, less subtle than you'd like to think you are. Now let's get those lights back on. Rude. Okay, we're gonna talk to her. Hey, wanna see something cool? Well, this may be a bad idea, but go on. Alright, I've always loved your sense of adventure. Now check this out. You work your fingers under the bottom of one of the panels by your bunk. Yeah, you can store contraband in there. We already know that. Take off these mountains, and there's a recess behind it that you can stash contraband. Oh. How about this floor panel? You know that if you use something strong enough, you can pry it open and it leads into a crawl space below the decks that you can use to get to other areas of the ship, yeah. Yeah, I'm a security officer. Alright, but you know that if you log in terminal and enter a secret code that you can play Snake. That too, sorry. Well, fine. I guess you probably know every secret in the ship then. Well, not every secret, but I am a security officer. Seen and caught every trick there is when it comes to contraband. Crews breaking fractionalization rules or system exploits. It'd have to get pretty technical to get past me. How do you know all this? Well, that is back to the tour. I am going to save right here. I think think this is probably it, because I think we just have to do her room, and we still haven't met, the Welsh guy. I think that he's Welsh. Anyway, the guy that doesn't like me. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. That's so nice that it's not crashing Ren'Py though. Yeah. We'll get back to this tomorrow. Well, tonight, I guess, now. In the evening. Yeah. No steed seal. No seal. That's why I fucked up my Welsh lesson in Duolingo tonight, because I had it decided, like, I usually don't use the deed if it's a time of day, like for a day of the week, like no seal is Sunday night, or like bore yin is Monday morning. But tonight it couldn't decide if it wanted the deed in there or not, so like, because the days of the week, you know, are deed seal, deed heen, deed mekha, deed math. I think I might have got those mixed up. I think I might have got Wednesday and Tuesday mixed up. But anyway, deed Yei, deed Gwenner, and deed Sadron. And sometimes it wants the deed in there, so it, like, instead of saying like, you know, Sunday night, like with Nos seal, it wants Nos deed seal. And it couldn't decide if it was consistent tonight. It usually doesn't matter. So it gave me only 92% for my... I was grinding. I was trying to get all the daily lessons because it bugged out with our friend's quest. And it had started it, but I had to use my laptop for, like, in browser for it, and it, like, seems to have, like, kicked me out of it. Like, so I didn't get to finish the quest with my friend Pika Sarak. They're doing Gaelic. So anyway, yeah, I'll pick this up tonight, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see how bad the storm is. I'm expecting one of these storms that we've had the last few days and tonight to lose power.